Yeah. So there's like all this corporate collusion and shrouding of the truth. And I'm just like, I think insofar as you can reduce your exposures to these kinds of things and selectively, if money is scarce, selectively buy certain things organic, I think that makes sense.
Do they have organic Band-Aids?
That's a good question. I don't know. But they recently identified these compounds and
Yeah, I read the study about the Band-Aid thing and I was like, Jesus Christ, is anything safe?
It's not
fucking Band-Aids?
We've all got microplastics in our balls these days, microplastics in our atheromas, right?
Yeah.
Like they found in our arteries that the presence of microplastics was associated with 2 to 3-fold increased risk of cardiovascular death.
So here it is, partnering with Environmental Health News, a consumer watchdog sent 40 bandages of different brands to U.S. Environmental Protection Agency certified lab. The lab found that 65% of the bandages contain detectable levels of synthetic forever chemicals, or PFAS.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that is so crazy because that's an open wound.
Yes.
It's like literally mainlining right into your bloodstream.
It's nuts. And you talk about this stuff today on social media and you're accused of fear-mongering, of being alarmist. You're not.
Yeah, what is that, though? Is that trolls from pharmaceutical companies? I mean, that's something that I guarantee you corporations use. If nations use it, and we know they do, and we know that there's troll farms in Russia, we know this is a real thing. Why wouldn't corporations use that too? Especially if they could farm that off and be removed from it as far as like being able to trace back the paperwork.
I mean, we see it even within our own, within our own government, the USDA, the dietary guidelines for Americans, 95% of people on that committee have had conflicts of interest with the pharmaceutical industry and the food industry.
Yeah.
At least 50% that I'm aware of today, working on the 2025 issue. We see all the time. There's been a number of great journalism done in the Washington Post, exposing how the food industry pays dietitians to promote, a certain ideology around food that all foods are cool. You just have to eat less and move more. All foods fit. There are no good or bad foods. Which
it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.